Hello, and welcome to VIP University's Very Important Presentations. Today we'll be talking about something very important: great advice. These are dark and difficult times, so I've collected some of the best advice I've received in my life, and I'll be sharing these nuggets of wisdom with you. Thanks for watching. My first piece of advice is to be strong. My grandfather told me that a man should never use his tear ducts. I never saw my grandfather cry. He told me that if he ever caught me crying, he'd split my eyebrow open with his leather belt. This shows that strength is important and that we shouldn't be overly emotional. Be strong. My next piece of advice is to be kind to others. My mother always told me, always be nice to people, even if they deserve to be slapped mercilessly. This shows us that even if someone deserves to be slapped mercilessly for being so stupid and wrong, we should refrain from doing so and be the bigger person. Be kind to others. My next piece of advice is to always eat your vegetables. Just like my 8th grade health teacher, who always had tiny bags of vegetables and herbs in his drawer. He told us that he ate herbs and vegetables every day, and it made him feel great. One time he told us, with his eyes dilated and bright red, that vegetables and herbs often made him feel like he was a tiny cat prancing around aimlessly without a care in the world. So I think that eating your vegetables and herbs is probably pretty important. Eat your vegetables. My next piece of advice is to be patient. One time I was on a cruise with my family and we stopped in Jamaica. And I was getting really impatient with my children, and this wise Jamaican man came up to me and said, "Chill, man." He then grabbed my wallet and ran, and I thought to myself, you know what? I should chill and not be so impatient with my children and focus on more pressing matters like getting my wallet and passport back. And that advice has stayed with me my whole life. My next piece of advice is to never count your chickens before they hatch. My very homely cousin, Sharna, one time bought several chickens. Once they started laying eggs, she excitedly bought some incubator equipment and waited for them to hatch. After they started stinking and rotting, she realized that she needed a male rooster to actually produce chicks. My cousin Sharna was an idiot. My next piece of advice is to always wash your hands. My great uncle, Jasper Naggins, never washed his hands in his entire life. He died at the age of 101. I'm pretty sure he died because he never washed his hands. I hope that this advice has helped you during these dark, troubling, and disturbing times. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be as wise as Gandhi. Take care. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.